Okay, let's talk about time blocking. I've put together this quick worksheet and video guide for you just to give you an introduction. If you haven't heard of time blocking before, just to give you an introduction into what it is and why it's useful. So I'm just going to share my screen so that you can actually see the worksheet. Bear with me. The reason that time blocking works so well is it helps us to avoid distraction. It helps us to batch together content such as copywriting, videos, reels, course preparation, building slide decks, all the little tasks that if we were to start and stop those throughout our day, throughout our week, we actually find that we lose time. In the transition between one task to the next task, we lose time. So by batching and blocking out bigger chunks of time, we can actually get more done and get a much better output for the time that we've invested. You might have heard me say before, we can never manage time, only priorities. And so the tasks that you might put into a time block will be the tasks that are your biggest priorities. And you'll see here on the worksheet that if you get distracted for just 20 minutes, if you waste just 20 minutes in one day, that accounts for up to 10 hours a month, which is 30 hours a quarter. But the scary fact is that that actually adds up to 20 work days per year. We lose 20 work days a year by just getting continually distracted for 20 minutes each day. And I know, I don't know about you, but I know there are some days when I get distracted for way more than 20 minutes. So there's some scary calculations for you. And if you were a bit wondering, what is time blocking? Why do I need it? Well, saving 20 days of work per year is a good reason why this next exercise is something that I'm definitely going to encourage you to do. So you'll see here on the worksheet that I've given you the space for 20 tasks. And what I want you to do is write down a list, 1 to 20, of all the big high impact tasks that you do. If you run out of high impact tasks, add the tasks that are maybe lesser impact, but have a list of 20. Beside that list of 20, I want you to score them out of 10 for the level of impact that they have on your productivity and on your success. So, for example, for me, when I record videos, they are a high impact task for me, and they probably are for you too. So, I might give those a 10. Maybe replying to emails, I would not give a 10, I would give them a much lower score. So it doesn't necessarily matter to you how I might score mine or how the next person might score theirs. It's what it matters to you, the impact that it has on you and your productivity. Okay. So write down 20 tasks, score them out of 10 for impact, where 10 is high impact and 0 is zero impact. The next column, time needed, is where you're going to estimate roughly how much time does each task take you. And then the final column is the output that you expect. So really that should correlate with your high impact. So for me, again, using the subject of video for me would be a high impact task. I would score it a 10, and the output that I would expect would be course development, audience growth, being able to reach wider audiences and grow my followers and grow my connectivity. So that would be the outcome that I expect to get from video. So that's just a bit of a sense check around, have I scored it correctly with a 10? If the output expected is something that's a highly valuable task for you and your business, then it's absolutely right that it should be a 10. Now, once you've got your list of 20 tasks, and you've scored them for impact, you've given a rough time needed for each task, and you know what the output expected is, you are now ready to take that list of 20 tasks and plan the way that you might block things together to give you a higher outcome. And you're going to find a worksheet called Worksheet 2, where you're going to place these tasks and we're going to block some time. Okay, so here is your working month. What I would absolutely recommend that you do now is take your list of 20 tasks, and in order of the highest impact, so the stuff that makes the biggest difference in your business, you want to now plot them onto this monthly map. Now, obviously, things like client delivery are going to be, high value, high impact tasks. They need to be ring fenced first. So I would encourage you to do that first. Then you might want to do things like batch together tasks like video recordings, maybe social media caption writing. And what you'll find by batching these things together and allocating, a 2 hour slot or a half day slot or even a full day, you can then get the biggest impact for your time and reduce the chances of you getting that 20-minute distraction each day. Okay, so let's see how you get on with that. Of course, I'm here. If you have any questions, just reach out. But I promise you, if you start to batch together tasks, high impact tasks, using big blocks of time rather than small snippets of time, you will instantly feel the impact on your productivity. Okay, so good luck. I hope you get on well with it, and I will see you very soon.